Jesus Christ.
You're over here.
Over here, Mark. Over here. You're going to make cereal? Hey. Did you sleep in that?
Oh, yeah. This is the worst one yet.
Come over here. Well, don't fucking eat breakfast on the podcast. Come over and hang out with us. We'll get Mans to make you a coffee. That's what you need. Here, you might as well sit right here. Sit right here. Yeah, Tito's. Yeah. Here, pass him the mic.
Can't even stand up straight.
What's wrong with you?
I got anally raped.
Sorry about that.
Hey.
Good
All right,
morning.
Mark is finally here.
What'd I miss?
We missed the story that I shared of you eating mushrooms in Utah at 4 a.m.
Utah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a big mistake. Everybody went to bed. And I was
so
just
much like a weekend dad right now.
I'm just-
It's fucking ridiculous.
just staring up at the top of the bunk bed and just questioning everything in life. And oof, that was a tough night. Then I got like an hour sleep. Then we went skiing all day.
Yeah.
I was crying behind bushes.
So what is it? So what is it about you that can't say no to those moments?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? Yeah, I mean, I had a nice ambient sleep going. I was in La La
Oh,
Land.
you took an Ambien last night?
Oh, did I take an Ambien? My God, I snorted one, then I jerked off. But yeah. So I was in deep REM, and then I just kept hearing in my dream, Mark. But I know that wasn't real because old Dwayne wouldn't have any of that.
Dwayne.
Oh, the landlord?
Oh,
Yeah,
landlord.
the guy who owns the place.
Yeah.
Old
Oh, yeah.
Dwayne.
Yeah. So now I'm up. It's good to be back.
There you go. That should work.
That is
It's been
horrible.
expired for 4 years. My OCD can't let me get it, throw it away.
Should we all get naked with the lights on in the same room?
But at least you guys, you're a stocky guy.
At the time,
Louis.
I hadn't worked out a day in my life.
Yeah, like I'm skin and bones. So me laying next to that gal is a bad look.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look good.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
have you ever gotten like where like your knees aren't necessarily touching the bed?
Oh yeah. Oh
You're
yeah.
a missionary, but you're on your toes.
Yeah, exactly. I've totally had that. It's like a wave pool. You got to stay on, and everything's moving and jiggling. It's tough.
Yeah. The problem is because a lot of people will say that. Jay, you used to say that, but then I think as you've gotten older, you fucked a lot more hot chicks. This was an old school Jay thing he would say. He was like, yeah, dude, you know what, fat chicks, they're just, better in bed. And I'm like, they're not.
They're giving.
They're
more giving.
unathletic. They sweat.
I don't know.
They have no core strength. They fall the fuck apart, dude.
I don't know. I've
hot
fucked some hot
chicks-
chicks who would just lay there because they know they can.
Yeah, no, that exists too.
Yeah, I've had it go either way for sure, but I know what you're saying though. It's like that's not an across the board thing.
Dude, fat chicks are awful in bed. They're just like,
I don't know.
no, I fucked
They're
some.
gargling the balls and
Yeah.
slurping
no, they suck
stuff.
good dick because they have to, but they don't have the athleticism to fucking get out there and really.
Well, I don't need fucking.
It's an athletic
So archaic.
Yeah, I don't need an Olympic athlete. Just
Yeah, how
They
many
don't have
minutes
the
do I need to
athleticism
go
to
for?
get out there and compete.
yeah, I'm not going for the.
Just 2 minutes of fucking and they're over.
What did we do?
Yeah, there's sexism and Lewis voice again, so you could drink twice.
Oh, geez, sexism.
The name of it's Legion of Skanks.
One.
But yeah, who needs?
That's us.
Twice.
Can
right.
Can I get more?
Who needs an Olympic athlete? You're just plowing.
Yeah,
Get
but-
on all four.
What kind of
lay
marathon
there.
session you gonna need?
I don't need Brian
An
Boitano.
athletic chick is Brian Boitano.
One time, this is you're not gonna believe this one. It was the last week of senior year, so we're just getting crazy. We're about to graduate, so we're at this park having a big keg party, just middle of the day. So then,
Is this high school or
this is
college?
high school. I went to a Catholic high school. We're in our uniforms.
Yeah.
We got like a half day, so we're like, let's go to the park. We've got a keg. We're out there. It's like 100 of us drinking. So my friend Packy, who was like a sophomore, he wasn't Pakistani. His name was like Packenstein, Jeff Packenstein or something. So we called him Packy. And
He shows up with my friend Dirty Turk.
So he was this crazy kid who we let hang around us. He was way younger. He was like 2 feet tall, skinny as hell, but he would do anything you said. Like, go jump off that building, go say a racial slur in front of that guy's
That's like
face.
a jackass.
It was like Jack, but he was fearless.
That guy really shined for a little bit.
He was
I think his name's Steve-O.
yeah.
and he's still doing pretty good.
In and out of boarding school, like parents killed themselves in front of him. One of these kids, just seen it all. He was up for anything. So he goes, oh, I got to get something. Oh, there's a house party. There's a house party. So we jump in my car, at a convertible. We jump in my car. We're going to this house party. We're in our uniforms and everything. And it's rush hour now, so I'm trying to get into a lane to merge off the highway. And I go, hey, man, can I get in? Can I get in? The guy goes, nope. Gives me like a hard nope. And I was like, fuck this guy. So I get in behind him and I bump him just for the hell of it. We're hammered. It's 5 o'clock. We're shit-faced.
Bump him.
I give him a little taparoo. So then he's in the mirror
I love
going,
the idea of drunk driving. Being, I just gave her a little taparoo.
Little tap,
Who cares
yeah.
for kids on the
Little
road?
tea-tie tapper.
so he's like, in the mirror, like, what the fuck's going on here?
Into my car.
And we're doing like the blow me. He had a ponytail. It was a whole thing. No offense. And
Whatever, you fucking drunk boat dad.
so he's like, fuck you, I'll kill you, whatever. And then we're like, oh, this guy wants to play. So I tap him again. Now he puts his car in park.
That would send me over the edge. That would
Yeah.
make me so goddamn mad. Yeah, like if you did it like you were like,
Wait.
oh.
Looking
God.
back,
This
I
is
feel
when we were
horrible.
in the beginning. We go, what's wrong with Mark's brain? I love that Mark goes, oh, this guy wants to play, huh? So I tap him again.
What state is this in?
Louisiana.
New Orleans. This is New Orleans. So he puts the car in park. He gets out. So now we're like, well, I guess this is on, But there's 2 of us. I got Packy here. Packy will fucking just lunge at him like a rat.
Packy, real quick, take out his knees.
Yeah, I'll just claw his neck. So he gets out and he walks past me. So I'm kind of like ready. Walks past me, goes to the back of the car, reads my license plate, memorizes it, walks back up, slams his fist on my hood, and gets in his car. And I was like, well, that was weird. So now traffic's kind of moving a little bit, and I'm like, fuck this guy. What?
Cop?
No. He had like sandals on and shorts. He was like a hippie kind of guy. So now I'm like, well, that was weird, but he's on a cell phone. This is when cell phones were like, if somebody's on a cell phone, you noticed it.
Yeah.
Big brick. And I was like, oh, that's weird. So now we're on the main streets, and I'm following him, but something's up. And then he gets to a green light, stops, and I stop behind him. And everybody's like, why isn't this guy going during the green light? There's a bar on the corner. A guy runs out of the bar, jumps in my convertible.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy. He had a leather jacket on. He was just day drinking at some bar. It was fucking, we're like, he's in the back, and I'm trying to drive.
Packy?
Yeah, Packy. So I'm driving now. The guy in the car peels off. He's like, I'm out of here. Fuck these guys. But my friend will handle this, the ex-con or whoever that guy is. The guy who waits at bars for the phone call. So
Bill, it's for you. It's Jeff. I've been waiting for this call for 5 years. It's time. This man saved my life back in Nam, and I owe him one.
He just pushes his drink for it. He goes, put it on my tab.
Yeah.
No, he just takes a drink, shoots it, and he goes, fill another one. I'll be back in 5.
He
Cracks
runs
his
out,
fingers.
door slings open, cling, 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 jumps in the back seat, pulls Packy back there. They're having a fist fight on their knees in the back seat, just like a cartoon. So I'm just like, driving, looking backwards, trying to not kill myself.
Still driving.
Because we're on the street is moving. So I'm like, and I'm like trying to do swings like back here, like trying to help Packy, like doing some backward hammers,
This
like
is like
trying
an
to get
adult,
this guy.
like a mom
This is
disciplining her children in the backseat. You guys, stop it.
Yes, exactly.
I will turn this car around.
Exactly.
Take you back to your creepy bar.
So this is a man. This is a guy's, balding. He's got a leather jacket on with patches on it, and he's got a half a beard. This is a dude
Beating up kids in the convertible.
beating up a kid, but that retard mom strength kicks in where you're just like scared for your life, fight or flight. So Packy's like, he's one of those, like, windmill, and so I just scream. I go, Packy, push him out. So Packy gets some kind of demon in him, and he just gets up under the guy and goes, ah! And the guy goes over the back seat, off the trunk, rolls onto the street, and then like cars behind go, woo, woo, try not to hit him. Somebody runs over his hand, and I'm like, the guy goes, ah! I'm like, oh my god, what is happening? So we go to the house party, and we're like, oh my God, you're not going to believe. We're telling everybody. I got a whole powwow around the living room. I'm like, this crazy Packy pushed him out. It was insane. And Packy's just sitting in the corner smoking, not saying anything. He was a psycho. I think he's since died. But
you should have Packy with you at all times.
I think he's dead now.
Yeah, there's no way that guy's alive.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He got the HIV or something.
Packy took that guy's seat at the bar.
Yes, exactly.
So, what's the order for tonight? You've got Zahed Youngblood or Youngblood Zahed, and then
Youngblood is
Zahed.
hosting. He's featuring.
Sure, and then the man himself.
Yeah, Chappelle's dropping in. He's gonna do 20 minutes of preaching, and
Sure,
then
exactly 8 minutes and something seconds.
Right.
What what's next on the tour dates?
Well, you can't really get the cream of the crop now. Like, this is a great gig, this Houston Improv, and I did Addison a couple weeks ago, which is in Dallas. But next week is Greenville, North Carolina, or South?
It doesn't
Give
matter.
that a-
They're
it
Feels like a
equally-
north.
Feels like a north. The North will rise
Got the
again.
north vibe.
And so I've never been to Greenville. I don't know anything about. Is it South?
The South will rise.
I hate
again.
I hate losing a 50-50.
It hurts.
It's so it's just even. Anyways,
I hear you. Even Steven, but look up Comedy Zone, because there is a Greenville in both Carolinas, so it's a real cunt. But that should be an interesting gig. And I'm getting a lot of guys with camouflage baseball hats going, I'm coming out, man. So, hey, who knows? I don't discrim.
We had the guy, I shouldn't say his name, but Hunter Brown. And he was the fucking scariest, most fearless guy. And he would do shit that was just mean for his sake. Like, it was just funny to him, and no one else liked it. It was like, damn, that's cold-blooded. But he was like, he's laughing in the corner. Like, one time he was standing by a keg at a party, and he's like, you need a refill? Give me that. And he would turn around and pour it, and I looked over, and his dick was in the cup while he's filling with beer. And I'm like, who does that help? It gives you a quick giggle, but this guy's drinking your dick juice now, and it doesn't hurt him enough, really. I don't know. There's no point to it except fucking with people.
Is he like a tough guy too?
He could be. He would fight if you wanted him to, but he was just all about mischief. Like one time he was like, "We got to put this grandfather clock in the pool," and I'm like, "I don't know, man. That's an old clock. That thing weighs 1,000 pounds." He's like, "We
Seems
got to
probably
get
important
it."
to somebody. Yeah.
So we're sitting on the couch drinking a beer, trying to make out with girls and stuff, and he's like, "All right, I'll get the skateboard. You bend it over, then we'll prop it up on the skateboard. We'll wheel it right out of here." I'm like, "But then we have to leave," and he's like, "I know, but it'll be great." He was that guy, and now he's like the treasurer for a big college. So I don't know how they hired his ass.
Hunter Brown does sound like the treasurer of a college. Yeah.
We've had 2 threesomes together, me and Hunter.
Really?
He's the guy who filmed me with the video camera when the girl sat on my face. Oh, that was him.
What is that?
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, college man.
Yeah.
Good times.
All right. No,
Basically, I was plowing a rotund
right.
lady, and I couldn't get it up anymore. So I said, all right, just come up here and I'll pleasure you while you
So
sit.
you- so instead of you-
I think that's a nice thing.
But I had her knees on both sides of me, and I look over and I heard giggling. My friend's holding a VHS style camcorder, like on the shoulder, and he's just in the doorway, like. And then she gets up. She's like, "What the fuck?" And she's chasing him, and he's filming her while running. This is all gonna get me in trouble. But
You didn't do anything. You didn't.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
What is this? I love it. I love it.
What is this segment?
Pigtails. It's just gotta tell a story about a fat chick you fucked.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was the 90s. I mean, come on. You ever fucked a chick on a rascal from a casino? Good time. They can't get away.
It's not. Yeah, they're not in it for age. They're in it for buffet purposes.
Yeah.
Have you fucked a ton of fatties?
Yeah. I was just like the wait till the end of the bar guy, like wait till the bar's closing.
I know, which is now rape.
True, but I was in a blackout as well.
And yes, that's the point. They were also waiting to the end of the
Yes.
bar. We were all waiting for the end of the bar. We were looking for the
Right.
drunkest person in the room. Hey, what's up? And it would be as obnoxious as, hey, what's up? You want to fuck?
Yeah. That was it. Well, my move was it'd be hip hop playing, and I would go up and do like the the hump behind them, like dancing with you, and then you keep pushing like the chub on
I'm
the butt.
treating you like a real girl.
Yeah, we're dancing the night away.
Keep pushing the chub on the butt.
You know that move?
I know the move,
It's
yeah,
creepy,
yeah.
but it like you go with the music a little bit.
I
and
just
she's
never
backing into
danced
it.
in a club. Like, I
Times
would
really
wait.
changed.
I would
Yeah.
always go to a dive bar. We go to the Village Idiot. You remember the Village Idiot, right, Dave?
I remember
the
that
lights
bar.
would come up at 4 a.m. 4
Yep.
a.m. in New York City. The lights would just come up. They go, last call, lights are up, everyone's drinking their last drink. Now music's off.
Yeah.
It's a sad environment. And typically, I start hovering around the grossest, drunkest chick.
Yeah.
It's a combination, not only drunk, but also disgusting.
Yeah.
Because I got one shot right. It's only last call, lights up in that moment right now. We've all been waiting for this moment. You got one shot.
Yep.
Okay.
Lewis is
Clock's
rapping,
ticking.
rapping
Mine's
Eminem in the fucking background.
Yeah.
And then I would go up and I would just try. I would hover.
Same.
I just hover, and then she'd either make eye contact or something, and then 1 out of 10 times it would work, and you'd be like, I'm fucking this disgusting animal.
Yeah, and it was the hottest, sweatiest, most uninhibited sex ever because she's not getting laid a ton. I'm horny as hell. We're both shit-faced, and she's grateful to get plowed by 5 inches of just pure lust, and we're both super into it.
Yeah, it's great.
And fat chicks give. They're generous.
Yeah, they really like it. So tell me the fattest fatty you've ever fattied.
I banged a gal once from the Boot. This is in New Orleans. That was a bar in New Orleans, and it would shut down at like 6. And I was working this pig all night, and finally she kind of let up and started dancing with me, and we started making out on the dance floor, and I could taste kielbasa, and then we go back to her, me and a friend, and he
Did
pulled.
she really have meat breath?
Oh yeah. I was pulling Jimmy Dean out of her teeth, and my friend pulled like a good-looking lady, and he was like a hot guy who was like well-dressed, and so we go back to his place, but we were basically like seniors in high school, so he lived with his parents, and we had to fuck the gals in the same room as each other.
Oh.
And he had the hot one, and she's screaming and moaning, and I remember I was like sobering up, and I had the lady on the floor. And, I was on top, and I kept rolling over, and I was still on top. And, it was just, I kind of wasn't getting it up. And then I have to hear him plowing away like a champ, and she's moaning and screaming. And my girl's like, everything okay?
You gotta work up a boner to your friend.
Yes. And she kept looking up like, I wish I was that gal, and it was pretty
And so
pretty
did
brutal.
you. You wish she was that girl too. You looked at her. That was your first guy. She just giggled together. He goes, "I know, right? We both wish you were that girl."
We all want to be like that.
Yeah, so that was pretty bad.